Too-Ticky! The person I was looking for. Moomintroll! How nice to see you! I'm afraid this isn't a social call, Too-Ticky. I need to ask you a favour. Moomin Papa's old axe could need some sharpening. Do you know how to use this whetstone? Indeed I do. Wait right here. This should be quick. Hope this works. I actually have a little bit of experience with this from earlier this year, and I gotta say, it did not go as fast as it just did for Too-Ticky. But let's see how well it went, because I'm also not sure if mine went super well, but yeah. There, a sharp axe for a steady hand. Try using it on that ice block over there. I used to be so afraid of sharp tools. Now I wonder how I managed without them. Guy's growing up fast. It's improve all tools, we've done it. Including that lamp oil we found for the matches, that little extra thingy. Very nice. Cool. So that also reveals we're not getting any more upgrades, so we must be getting close to the end of the game then, I would say, simply by process of running out of upgrades, you know? Ooh. It's just a shiny effect. I was like, something exciting in there? Not quite. I feel like in real life, it works! Of course it does! I feel like in real life, an axe would have an easier time chopping a piece of ice than it would wood. So I'm not sure about if this was the right order of getting upgrades, but it's a Vigima game, so who cares? Anyway, let's do this. There is the message in a bottle. There! A bottle with a message inside. And I think that's the winter being who's hanging out here on the beach, so we can get the message to them. I was wondering, like, is it just going to be that easy that the message in a bottle is in one of these chunks? And, yeah, also process of elimination. It would probably be somewhere near the beach, and it would probably be somewhere we haven't been able to access yet, since we haven't been able to get it yet, so makes sense. It would be in ice. Very good. Here you are. I believe this is yours.
Letter good. Family good.
Family good. Yes, indeed.
Friend gift.
What? That's another piece of Moomin Mama's vase. This means a lot to me. Thanks. Huzzah! Okay, we just got it. Very good. Only 9 pieces left of Moomin Mama's vase as well. I'm not going to go for completion just to try and get those, though, so yeah, but I'm doing better on that front than I thought also. Like, wow. Alright, Too-Ticky, extra dialogue. No extra dialogue after getting the axe to work. Alright, that's fine. Was there any ice to break around here about? I don't think so. That just connects to that other spot. Yep. Yeah, we're good. We are good. Yeah, myself, for mowing purposes, I have a push mower, actually. It's quite an antique. I guess vintage is the correct word, but it's like a crazy old push mower. Like, I call those Donald Duck mowers, because I feel like in old Donald Duck cartoons, he has like one of those like rotating push thingies. So it was like really blunt by the end of last summer. I was like, this is more just knocking over grasses than it is mowing them. So I was like, I need to do something about this. Which, I will admit, I'm not particularly in a hurry to mow the lawn. Gotta keep a nice daffodil-encrusted lawn in the early summer for all our friendly pollinating insects. But I do want to clear that jungle eventually, you know? Also, what I'm doing here is I just want to go save that one winter being, so that's why I'm going to the pond here real quick. I guess we could go to the mountain as well, since it's also kind of on the way here, so why don't we clear those off our schedule, and then we'll be good to go to the cave. But yeah, so this spring or like early summer, I was like, well, I mean, a part of me like the lazy part of me was like, it's an antique mower. I think it's just time to get something more modern. You can actually get like proper, modern day push mowers. But then the industrious part of me was like, no, I know we got a whetstone, so I'm gonna try and sharpen it. And I did that. Unfortunately, I'm not sure it worked out, because like, while doing it, it was like really tricky. I was like, ugh, I don't feel this is getting sharp at all. I was doing it according to instructions I was provided. Hi, 2 pieces left. Let's hope they're in the cave, and we're gonna be golden. Or maybe that winter being will hand them over. We're gonna free from the loggy, icy trap. Really quickly, nothing here except that was just that one. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, good. Now I think we're never coming back to the mountains. Yeah. But the other thing, as mentioned, I let the lawn get really, really long, so it was really hard to mow regardless. So I'm not 100% sure if, like, my whetstone worked out. But I'm hoping, I wish I'd have, like, one of these, like, DIY successes in my life, so I mean to take another spin with it once the grass is a little bit, like, straightened up again and see if, like... Because there were times when I was like, hey, this mower's actually pushing pretty well through all this lawn. So I'm hoping that's not my imagination. I hope I actually did succeed in sharpening it. It would feel great if I could pull that off. But, yeah, it remains to be seen. I gotta wait for the lawn to straighten out a little bit more. And also to be a little less rainy here. But then we'll see. We'll see how it does then. What did it do? Here's this guy. Don't worry. I gotcha, man.
Break ice.
Good thing I fixed my axe. This should cut through the ice easily now. And also cut through the sinew of a winter being? No, let's not be silly. It's fine. Just mash through like that.
Cold. Big fire warm.
Big fire? The great winter bonfire? It will be magnificent. I hope to see you there. Oh. No! My god! We got firewood! We got the missing firewood! There was at least 2 pieces that guy gave. Maybe more, because we have hit the requirement! Oh my goodness. That's great. That means I don't need to be worried about being so completionist about stuff anymore. We'll see if that is the case, but, Although there is still Moomin Mama's vase to be found, but, For a second, I was like, did that guy give no reward at all? Which, I wouldn't have been too mad. Helping out a person is its own reward. But, hey, the final firewood. I'm shook, man. I can't believe I succeeded in such a crazy requirement in this game. Asking me to grind 100 of anything in a video game, normally I'd be like, no! The only one, like, maybe, like, money in a video game where enemies drop a lot of money, but even then, like, I feel like the enemies, like, the economy in a game like that, if you only need to get 125, would be such that enemies only drop, like, a few of them at a time. It wouldn't be like one of those, like, RPGs where enemies drop 100 per kill, in which case you'd be playing with thousands of those values. What the heck? A shrew? How have I been missing this guy this whole time? Oh, hi there, little mouse. Why the worried look on your face? You don't have to tell me. That look on your snout says everything. It's the look of a worried mother. I'd recognize that look anywhere. Is it that cave you're afraid about? Are your children lost in the cave? Oh. I'm not usually one for caves, But if there's one thing I like less, it's children not being with their mother. Don't worry, I'll get them for you. A mysterious side quest. We gotta find 3 missing mice in the cave. Alright, I will get on that. I was wondering if this mouse or shrew was a reference to the invisible creatures that live in Too-Ticky's bathing house, which... have those been referenced yet? It's a thing. I feel like I talked about that early in the game. That Too-Ticky has... I think because when I was talking about the winter beings, they're kind of conflated with the winter beings, but Too-Ticky has like weird little shrews living in her bathing house in the other adaptations of this story, and they're like shy creatures, so they're invisible. Yeah. But, yeah, not sure if that mouse was supposed to be a reference to that or something else. Anyway. Let's just... Oh. That connects elsewhere. I'm gonna check around here, because this is the path I explored on my first go, when we first checked out the cave. The letter! Okay. First, we'll just do these. Oh. I wonder what happens now. When our firewood meter is full. Oh, we can actually grind above 125, which is good in case we need to donate some more firewood, like that one poor winter being in that one corner over by the pond. If that happens again, we'll at least have an extra stockpile of wood there. Anyway. A letter! My secret friend dared go here. They must be very brave. As I mentioned last time, I thought this would be the final letter. It sounded like it was all building up to a meeting inside here, so I'm a little miffed there's nobody to encounter here, but alright, let's take a read. I'm glad I swung by this corner that I explored last time, because there was extra firewood and the letter to find. Very good. Wait, so did I! Does that mean I'm brave? I guess, maybe. The Wanderer and his summer friend. The beginning and the end. A circle full, much like a year. I hope to one day meet you there. A friend. What? This one's cryptic. The Wanderer and his summer friend sounds like Snufkin and Moomintroll. So, like, what the heck does this refer to? This is mysterious. It can't be Snufkin who's been wandering around leaving these letters. The whole point is that Snufkin does not visit the Moomin Valley in the winter. That whole fake-out with his doppelganger / relative, the Jockster, was supposed to reinforce that fact. So, what is this? Go back to where it all began. Ah, ha 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 ha, okay. I see what that means. It means where the quest began, not to mention that's where Snufkin and Moomintroll always meet. At where this quest for the letters began. I won't elaborate any further. You folks will need to try to remember your Moomin trivia, and also just memory of, like, where did we get that first letter, but clear goals, very good. That's a perfect way to wrap up this quest, actually, so not miffed anymore that there was no ending in this cave yet. That's perfect. Anyway, let's do, as I've talked at length in a previous episode, some lighting of fires. A favorite activity of mine in video games, superfluous as it may be. Okay, so... Ah! Spooky. What was that creature? Probably just my imagination. Oh, why can't I imagine nice things instead? Alright, let's just play it cool. Let's play cool, everybody. Yeah, there's a lot of paths. I came down this path because there appeared to be an exit behind that ice block in the middle, but now there's 3 exits. So I'm going to follow these by maze rules, so just follow the left wall. roughly speaking, we'll take this path and we'll see if we can survive this location. Hey, the herb that quickly? Did we only need to get one of them, or what? Why was it this easy? That must be a herb. Let's check the quest log real quick. I'm a little suspicious. We gotta find 5 herbs and 3 mice. We're near done with this. I can sense there's still an herb nearby. That's the one. Okay, that's 1. Now I need 4 more. All good. I'm just gonna keep this match lit for a bit here. As scary as the thought is, I'm rather terrified of burning my fingers in real life. I play it rather carefully with matches normally. I think I've picked all the herbs here. Alright, Moomintroll, I get it, but I'm exploring other stuff. Look, a vase piece. Yeah. I guess I appreciate a little, like, a little hand-holdy, but a little bit of help to, like, figure out, like, in case you're done with an area, so... I guess in a cave where it's easy to get lost, I guess I can't complain too much about that help. Wow, this cave's so tricky they don't put, like, extra markers on the map for exploring it, so we just gotta rely on our senses. That's also probably why we got that little line from Moomintroll about, like, you know... They're like dialogue about, like, if there's herbs to find or not. Come on, there we go. Come on. Hey. This one's a big one. Oh, we got it. Another creature. Ooh. This creature is starting to annoy me. It's a little extreme, Moomintroll. Okay. I guess these icicles are too fierce even for our axe to handle. Something tells me I haven't found all the herbs in this room yet. Got it, but I'm trying to figure out how to deal with these icicles. I don't think I can at the moment, so we'll just have to let those be. Come on. Hey! Nice frozen herb. Oh, more herbs! And the path continues that away, and that... Oh my goodness. They are really messing with us this time. Oh gosh. Alright. I hope Soryu will get well from these herbs. Yeah, I don't honestly know. I don't know. We're just taking Mizabel's word that this will be good. Hey, nice. Gonna test something real quick. Better look closely. There should be another herb in this part of the cave. Yeah, I suspect so, but... Can we carry... Wow, we can! Isn't that exciting? I mean, this was how we dealt with icicles in the past, was using snow tech. So I'm glad that worked out, but, like, yeah. Feels a little unintuitive since you had to go between rooms, but, I guess it wasn't that bad. Eventually you'd exhaust all the, environs around here, I'm sure, so you'd be tempted to swing back and, try this, you know, if you are, studious enough to try all options. Anyway, we'll just clear this and, Now, I'm not going there quite yet. We'll just explore this first, especially after that line from Moomintroll about there being something to be found in here. There you are. By the way, I wish there was like a neutral button for Moomintroll's gear. Sometimes it looks a little weird wandering around with equipment on, like, you know, the match in hand, or one of the shovels or axes. Like, I've made jokes about Moomintroll walking around with the axe, interacting with people. No more herbs hiding around here. I'd better move on. I don't think I would elicit much feelings of calm around people if I approached them with an axe in hand. You know, having a casual conversation with an axe in hand. It doesn't seem all that likely. Yeah, no. Now we got a lot of options on where to go back, so I'm not sure. I'm filing that cave we just liberated as something I'll try to return to, but for now, I'm gonna explore other parts of the cave. Hee hee! What a strange little creature. No kidding. Wonder if I should go back to that cave we unearthed. Good heavens, this place is a maze. Seems like I've gathered every herb this room has to offer. Yeah, look at this, there's so many paths. Oh, jeez. I'm just gonna rely on my senses and push forward. I'm not gonna do too much back and forth, okay? I'm not gonna fall into... Okay, nice. Oh, interesting. I wonder if... Well, now I'm thinking about a little bit of back and forth, because geographically speaking, or topographically, or whatever, layout-wise, feels like that nook would connect to where that was, so look at me, I'm actually doubling back a little bit. No, I'm sure I'll swing back eventually. No, I'll push forwards. This is a trouble I have a lot in games, I admit, is like hesitation on where to go when you got multiple options. I need to learn to be better to just push on forwards, and I'm sure it'll all sort out if I need to eventually double back. There's that wacky creature again. Are you one of the mice? We haven't found a single one of those lost mice, so... I guess the mouse, or whatever this creature is, the creature went in there. Whatever this creature is, like, it feels like that's the critical path. That's, like, the main path, because, like, we're really being led along. Hey! Are you the hide-and-seek guy? There. Let's go.
Oh, troll friend. Troll play.
Well, maybe I should be playing more. All right, one more time, and then playtime's over. Oh gosh, see, I was relying on encountering this guy as we kept exploring new areas to, like, forward the game, you know, but now I'm a little unsure, because I'm starting to feel like we're running out of game, you know? I feel like we're getting close to the end here, so, like, where else can this guy still be hiding? I think the final hiding spot might really be anywhere. And that's freaking me out a little bit. Anyway, you must be one of the mice. Found you! Gosh, squeak. I hope I haven't been missing any of these other mice elsewhere, because that was actually a little easy to overlook. Such a little creature with such a nondescript design. So I hope we're good. We are making some crazy, like, firewood right now, by the way, so I guess this game really was generous with firewood as well. Very appreciated. I do not hate that. This herb has been picked already. Someone has been here. You're not one of the mice, so yeah. Hey! Come back with that herb! I need it for my sick friend! Okay, let's party. Is this a boss fight against this creature? Come here, you. Gonna have a quick look-see. This looks like a big old cave where we could have a big chase with him. Why are you running away? Is this a game? Are you dangerous? I am! What? This is a big old cavern. That goes back to the Moomin house? How? There actually might have been a cave entrance that I forgot about when we went to the forest. Right. Interesting. Oh, you little Wait, are you giggling? You having a big laugh? Okay, we got him.
You caught me! What a fun game! Here are your herbs. This means we're friends. What do you want to do now?
Oh. Hi. I'm Moomintroll.
Yes, me too, basically. Unless you need me to be something else.
I've been chasing my own shadow. Ooh, my shadow is quite svelte. Oh, looking good, me.
I'm very adaptable, which makes me a great candidate for a friend.
Oh, well, you look like a great friend.
Thanks. I've copied it from you, so back at ya.
However...
Uh-oh, here it comes. Nice going, Shadow. You should have copied better.
I'm dealing with a life and death situation at the moment.
That sounds like a lot to bear, even for me. I can only copy so far.
I'd love to introduce you to our friend group after that. It's a rather wonderful bunch. There's one in particular I'd like you to meet. He's been looking for company for a while. Wait, who is that? Sorry, you, maybe? I don't know.
That's incredible! I'm not picky. Hope they're not either. By the way, if you need to get back to the Moomin house, the exit is right here.
It is. Let's have a quick look at the exit to the Moomin house, if my map is correct. But I'm not done with that cave. Yeah. Yes, I do remember seeing this. Yes, because I remember seeing this tree at some point. Or do I remember? I'm going crazy. Who knows? But yes, look, we're right back here. I really think Soryu and Shadow would hit it off. I can't wait to introduce them. Well, we're gonna have to wait that Moomintroll. Soryu is not in shape for new acquaintances yet, however. I should bring him these herbs first. Yeah, interesting that we wrap around so close back here. But yeah, I need to explore the caves a little bit further, so not done yet.
I am beyond excited for my very first friend. I wonder what their favorite food is.
Good question. Do I have all the herbs? 5. 5 out of 5. Yep. And the game also was like, deliver these to Soryu, so we're good. But I'd like to snoop around a little bit still in these caves. Get those mice at least. There's one. There you are.
Squeak!
Very good. We're kind of at the end of the episode here. I should actually be wrapping things up, but... Can I maybe speed run the rest of the cavern? Hey! A vase piece! That must be a vase handle, because there was the one vase piece that was like a weird twirly bit. I thought it was some kind of tree root. But I'm guessing now that they're like little fancy twirly handles on the sides of the vase. I think that's what those are for. Sorry, was there nothing else here? Hold on. I say nothing else, but like we had so many cool finds, but this was just a big dead end. Yeah, guys, I kind of wish I could wrap up this cave and return the mice to the little mice mom, so let's see if I can push through the remainder of the cave here. Or should I save it for next time? There's still a lot to clear, I feel like. Because I'm remembering a whole lot of paths I left unexplored. This one... Did I check up here? Yes, I did. This one was the dead end where we had a little bit of treasures. So very good. How are we doing with Moomin Mama's vase pieces? 20! Only 5 left. Am I gonna be able to pull off the unthinkable and get all of them? I don't want to hype myself up too much here because knowing my skills, it's probably not gonna go super well, but oh my goodness, this backtracking is huge! I thought this would be way more interconnected, this cave, but it seems like I actually did just end up following a critical path. Oh, the final mouse. Alright. Cool. And this I thought would connect to that one spot we saw, but it does not appear to be so. So, I don't freaking know. Don't worry. Hurry back to your mother. Squeak. That's all of them. That's all of them. I should go back to their mother. Well, I guess in a way it's good that I'm going backwards, because the mice mom is right outside the cave entrance proper, so I guess I'll go back and clear all the paths I missed, and it'll be fine. Weird how that worked out okay in the end. But, like, yeah, here's this path as well that I haven't checked, I don't think. No, I haven't. Oh my goodness. And here would have been also a nice collection of snow in order to go chuck at the icicles there, so they telegraphed that mechanic pretty well. The real challenge, I suppose, was just being like, hey, do you remember this mechanic that hasn't been really used much since the beginning of the game? Because, like, we haven't been breaking icicles for a while now. This whole cave's a dead end. It was just to get up to this mound where we find a mushroom. A delightful treat found in caves, a favorite snack of certain creatures. Ah! A mushroom. Maybe the winter being would like... I should have read that faster. Okay. Huh. So now we have that to return as well. My goodness, we have a lot of side quest stuff to clear here. Going to try and remember to do a little bit of this stuff before we get back to Sorry You. Because, I don't know, like, what happens after that. We might be stuck on the main quest after that again. I don't know. But that winter being who wants the food is at the Great Bonfire site. So I kind of want to go there and take care of that before, you know... before we, like, forward the plot, because who knows if we're stuck with the main plot when we go back to the bonfire site. I think the winter being was there. Let me review the map real quick. Yes, that guy's over there. Alright, so remember for next time, we check the letter at the where it all began, and we check for... Oh, we're back here. This is where that spot was. Okay, sure, why not? Yeah, and we check in the forest for the winter being who needs food. And then Sorry You. Poor Sorry You, sniveling in their cold. Poor guy, and I'm just dicking around doing all this nonsense. Oh well. Wow. So, in my brain, I was like, you know, this is probably the critical path because it's in the dead center. And I thought that this whole cave would be like a big interconnected maze, but it was actually, wow, light all candles in the cave. I did it, you guys. Oh, man, now that's the biggest reward for today. I love that all the candles are lit. Yeah, but there was actually just one straight path and a whole bunch of, like, little side caverns from it, so I completely overthought these caves. Oh well, it was a nice little adventure. I didn't hate it. It was a very pleasant cave, despite Moomintroll's apprehension for this place. Understandable. There you are, and a pile of wood for me, thank you. Here you are, your 3 little ones. How wonderful to see you back together. For me? I guess that's a yes. Thank you. 3 pieces of firewood. 1 for each mouse baby. These will come in handy for sure. Bye-bye, guys. Oh, you could see little eyes on them a little bit when they were running on the animation. Cute. There we go. I'm feeling super good about today's work. So, as mentioned, next time, we're gonna go back to where it all began with those letters, which is not gonna be that hard, actually. We're gonna go to the forest and hand that mushroom to that winter being, and then we're gonna go treat Saryu for their cold, and everything will be golden, I think. I think we're getting close to the end. We must be, right? You know? Feels like everything is coming together. You know, if we look at this sitch here, we're just missing 2 guests. That's actually, Yeah, actually, that is still a little bit of work to find 2 more guests. I don't know. Maybe Saryu will be one. But yeah, I think we're still gonna be fairly close to the end soon. So, yeah, I don't know. Hope you guys are still interested in seeing where this all goes next time. Bye-bye!